Hey guys, and welcome to Car Expo Oslo 2024. And in this video, we are looking at the brand new Lucid Air Pure. The Pure is the entry-level version of the Lucid Air, but it is a Lucid and it is a Lucid Air, so it isn't very entry-level. In this video, we're going to take a complete tour of the exterior and the interior, and we're going to talk about why this may just be the most interesting Lucid Air to date. So the Lucid Air may not be news for a lot of people watching these videos, but it is still a fairly new car, and I haven't seen many on the road here in Norway yet. And from the photos, I haven't been, impressed or taken over by the exterior design, but seeing it in person, especially this really nice gray color, I think it actually is a very pretty and a very good looking car. I really do like, the front end. It is very simple. This is for aerodynamics because this is one of the most drag coefficient cars made to date. But they managed to make it a little bit interesting with this front light bar and just the overall design here. And if we walk over to the side here, we can check out the wheels. And these are 20-inch wheels, which are small in today's EV car market, because we can see cars with like 22 and 23 and even bigger wheels, because this is a big car. But I do think it is really, really nice. So looking at this car in profile, it is actually quite long. It's almost 5 meters long, but it is also quite low. And that is because, this is a dedicated skateboard platform that Lucid made for this car. And I think they made the packaging very, very compact and very efficient, and we'll take a look at that once we take a look at the interior. But just the overall profile of this car is really nice. If you walk around the back here, this is pretty cool. You can see that this is the Air Pure. I really like that badging. This is really nice and high quality, but this is my least favorite part, the C-pillar, because I don't think this execution here is the best. The front end, this area here, I think is prettier, but here for me, it falls a little bit apart. And also the trunk lid here, this shut line, I think, in my opinion, it ruins the design, because it is, seeing it in person, a quite attractive design. And then we have the rear end of the Lucid Air. And I think this is actually a quite attractive design, but again, it is a little bit ruined when you look at it like from the rear three-quarter because of this shut line here. I don't know why they did that, because the overall lines are very elegant and very sleek, and I do like this rear light bar. If you come closer here, you can see this 3D effect. There's actually a piece of glass here, but it's quite 3D with the lines running across. I do think it is an interesting design in a day and age where every car has a light bar across the rear and also the front. Let's take a look at the trunk. We can see if we can find the button. Electrically powered tailgate. And this is actually a saloon. So unlike something like a Tesla Model S or a Mercedes EQS, which are hatchbacks, this is actually a little bit less practical. But if you come closer, it actually has a quite interesting shape, because the whole lid opens up. Usually there's like this letterbox, but this is so practical and easy to load things. I think you can even load skis like this way, or a snowboard if you had, a snowboard or skis short enough. The trunk here, 627 liters, and let's take a look at the frunk. The frunk is open via the touchscreen in the center console, and it actually opens up without unlatching it manually, which is really, really nice. I don't understand why car manufacturers find the need to always have this latch you have to find, especially in winter when it's so dirty and cold outside, opening it up. And if you come a little bit closer, you can see that this is a very spacious trunk, 287 liters, if I'm not mistaken. If you come even closer, there's just like this partial shelf here that, this is interesting. So it works this way, or this way? That is interesting. Why do they find a need to? Because maybe you can store stuff under here. And then, but look, come closer, it's so big, this frunk. Do you think I could fit in this frunk? Let's try if I can fit. Okay. Do you think you're able to close it? You see if you can close it, but not all the way, okay? Not all the way. This is a huge frunk. Okay, come on, just all the way down. Come on. Come on. Yeah? Wow. Who knew? You can fit an adult in the frunk of the Lucid Air. I mean, that's a test of a big frunk, right? Okay, inside the Lucid Air, and this is where, from the videos I've seen, the reviews I've seen, where this car doesn't live up to the quality of maybe the German auto manufacturers, but from first glance and first touch, yes, I do understand that people may have some criticism of some of the materials, but first glance, first touch, it is actually pretty nice. Oh, the car's on, so you can actually turn the steering wheel. So if you come a little bit closer, you can take a look at the steering wheel. Interesting design. It's like a 2-spoke, but actually 4 spokes, and then you have all of these switches and buttons. It looks really nice. Quality, I mean, could probably be better. And also like the stocks and stuff like that. Not the highest quality, but Mercedes with their EQ series of cars, especially the EQS, I don't think is better at all. You also have this like 4-screen layout. There's a screen over here for some of your controls. I can actually grab the camera here. So on the left side here, you have a screen for some of your controls here, like your lights, your front and rear defroster. You also do have a driver's display here, the gauge cluster, and then you have your audio there, and then you have other car functions there. But yeah, I mean, this is a nice interior, like in general, but it should be because this car is expensive. This is the entry-level version, the Pure. Here in Norway starts from 1,140,000 kroners. So that is quite a bit of money. It will depend on the market. If you live in the US, you'll have different pricing. Of course, other places in Europe will have different pricing. But it is a quite big car. We're going to check out the trunk in a bit. But my only gripe about this is that I'm sitting in the driver position now. I cannot move this seat lower. This car does not have a panoramic sunroof, but I have this much headroom. For me, it's fine. I'm 5'10" or 178 centimeters. But if you're way above 6 foot, you know, approaching like 6'3", 190, 192 centimeters, I think the fact that you can't lower down the seat isn't very, very promising. The seats, though, do feel comfortable. I do like this screen setup. And also, you have a lot of practicality. If you come closer here, we can see that we have storage here, cup holders. There's also, I think you can open up this. I'm not sure how you do it, but there's some way where you can open up this console where this lifts up. Seats, themes, charging. No, but I know there's maybe this one. This one? There we go. So you have a lot of storage here. This is pretty nice. So you can, you can put your phone there or a camera, and then you can go and leave. Very easy. This is pretty cool. I mean, I like this, like dumb gimmicks like that. And then you swipe it, and then there's an arrow there, and then you swipe it back. Okay, that is pretty decent. So let's take a look at the rear and see how much space there is. Now, okay, first time in the rear seats of a Lucid Air. And this is what I was talking about, the efficiency of packaging. This is insane. So this car is about 20 centimeters, something like that, shorter than a Mercedes EQS. But I actually think that these rear seats is as roomy. I'm sitting behind myself. As I said, I'm 5'10", 178 centimeters, probably 180 centimeters plus with shoes on. And I have massive room. And look how flat this floor is. This is insane. Even if you come closer here, you can see even in the middle, I actually have still a little bit of headroom. Yeah, this is actually impressive. Quality of materials, though, does show on the rear here. That is not the highest quality. But if I paid for this entry-level version 110,000 euros, I don't think I would have been disappointed. This is not a bad interior for this price point, but of course, if you go for something like the high-performance version Sapphire, which is going to be a lot more expensive, I can totally understand that people think that this interior isn't up to par. But at this price point, yeah, this is not bad. Okay, guys, so that was a complete tour of the Lucid Air in Pure version. And I have to say, after seeing this car in person, I haven't driven it yet. I'm actually pretty excited to see if I can borrow one of these from Lucid and do my typical testing. So if you want me to do that, comment that down below and also give this video a thumbs up. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And for more car content, as always, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.